Hey, you're looking pretty good today. Our first story today is a lousy one. Yes, we're gonna get to that entirety of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 because, yep, it ended up leaking out. But our first story is actually found to be nowhere because it ended up getting deleted and somebody caught this with their 4K cameras, and we're gonna get right into it. Let's go for 2 likes on the video because coming in at our number 12 spot, apparently PlayStation came out 10 minutes ago. They started talking about the God of War Ragnarok release date. They say that it launches November 9th, and you might be like, that's an innocent tweet, right? Like, what's so wrong about that? I'm kind of confused. I know some of you might be scratching your ball sacks, but if you look beneath, it says 11/11, November the 11th, and I saw the homie Sony Pony MPG talk about it. I saw the ponies fight over, I saw the bots fight over, and people have been arguing over the fact that Sony did that because they wanted to mock the Starfield release date. And the fact of the matter here is that Starfield was seriously meant to come out on November the 11th, but that got delayed. And by looking at this situation out here, it really feels like that Sony was like, we gotta actually do that to the bots out there, but they ended up deleting. But you wanna know what they did not delete? Coming in at our number 11 spot, and bam! The agreement to acquire Bungie has closed, so now we can officially say welcome to the PlayStation family at Bungie. Quickly after the Sony Pony started doing helicopters with their release, people popping champagnes, people selling popcorns in the chat out there. People are saying that who next? Xbox owning Crash Bandicoot and Spiral, PlayStation buying the studio that made Halo. My childhood memory is getting confused. And this is where the internet goes deep, fellas, because apparently somebody Photoshop the homie Dr. Enid. People thinking Halo is coming to PlayStation be like, damn! Whoa, you gotta stop right there, mister. But in shocking turns of events, I just cannot believe that this is actually true, and I'm pretty sure you won't believe it either because via NPD, Elden Ring has been the #1 best-selling game for 4 out of the last 5 months. Damn, okay, damn! It is also now in the top 10 best-selling games of all time ever tracked by NPD in dollar sales. People having a hard time believe this situation. People couldn't do helicopters with their release. I mean, the Elden Ring community is surely doing that right now, but what about the Call of Duty homies, right? Because didn't Call of Duty Vanguard came out? I know some of you might be having confusion because it's also known as Call of Duty Vanguard, but Vanguard and Vanguard is the same game. What? Guys, come on. And for this following story, viewers' discretion is seriously advised. I just cannot believe it. I really just can't. I mean, gaming just keeps on giving. And right after that, we have another story. I just cannot believe it. Apparently, let's get down with this one. A data miner has found loot boxes in Skate called swag. Swag bags? Are you out of your goddamn mind, Ian? In the beginnings, you said that, you know, we got a fan letter. They said that for Battlefield, but we know how that turned out, right? And just the other day, they did say that Skate is gonna be free to play. It's gonna have microtransactions. That's gonna be skins only, and convenience. They did say convenience, and now there are loot boxes and Skate, and maybe this is a convenience. They were talking about swag bags that uses a currency called taps, more like steal your bags, your money bags. Where players can unlock different customization options. And shout out to the homie Pat Phoenix, what a name. He actually ended up finding this situation. EA coming out with loot boxes again. Pretty shocking, pretty shocking. And this following story is 10 times wilder than Emirates hot tub water streams, okay? Because a Twitch hot tub streamer, Taylor, has found a new meta being off camera while viewers are waiting for her to get into a hot tub in frame. Not only that she streams, but she says that squats are gonna be on camera real soon, only to never come on stream. Ladies and gentlemen, humanity's peak, and you wanna know what? How many people were watching? 8,061 people. Damn! A lot of people down bad, a lot of people down bad. And this story is mother of all gaming stories because yesterday, okay, we have an update. You might have heard it, you might have not, but Unity's CEO, he's apparently ex-EA CEO as well, so not shocked at all, right? Unity's CEO calls mobile devs who do not prioritize monetization effing idiots. My guy went in gang style, he went bozo or at the devs out there. He's like, okay man, if you do not prioritize for the microtransactions, well, you're a effing idiot. effing idiot. And this story was definitely told in two parts because following up, apparently former CEO, EA CEO, and current Unity CEO John has apologized for calling game devs who do not focus on implementing monetization early on in the creative process some of the biggest effing idiots. So yay, everybody, he apologized.
I'm sorry for saying that quiet part out loud.
Of course, he's from EA. I'm sorry, I was quoted. Gaming, ladies and gentlemen, and also shout out to our gamer Chris. It's his birthday. Do not forget to shout me out. And Chris, happy early birthday. Where's my likes, huh? Where's my likes? Hit me up with 2 likes right now. And speaking of gamers, will gamers lose around with Sony over PlayStation Store monopoly? And I know some of you might be confused. This is a 20 pounds article, and essentially a class of gamers. They claim Sony gave up a profitable, long-lasting relationship in order to establish a monopoly over its games in a classic case of refusal to deal. And today, plaintiffs accused Sony of a monopoly over digital game downloads, but a judge said that gamers did not provide sufficient factual detail describing how Sony's conduct is anti-competitive.
Their case was pretty weak to begin with, lol.
Sony getting W's after W's and more lined up for the future. But our following story is about Halo. Apparently, after a long wait, Halo fans can finally try out Halo Infinite campaign in co-op with game's new beta. First of all, I gotta clap up and let's actually try and get down to our experts' comments. I know that it's not highly advised. First comment, okay, those 4,000 players on Steam must be excited. And that's enough internet for today. Apparently also an open world Final Fantasy 16. I cannot believe it. Would have taken 15 years to make, claims producer. My god, is it me or is that feels like that's actually more than how long it would take to make a new GTA game? Obviously, we're like 8-9 years in. We do not have a new GTA game. Rockstar did confirm that they're working on it. I mean, thankfully, but are we gonna get that game 7 years from now, making it 15 years like Final Fantasy 16 or what? But 15 years, are you adding like an extra schlong in that game perhaps? Because 15 years, that's a long ass time, some would say. What are you trying to add? But coming in at our number 2 spot, we also ended up getting, once again, Modern Warfare 2 ended up leaking out, and the homie Reality UK, he kind of went in and he leaked out a lot of Modern Warfare 2 and even Call of Duty 2024 maps, and those images started to get some traction till Activision indeed copyright strike the homie up, because yep, he was getting his schlongs involved. And those of you that have seen it, you know these were like the upcoming Modern Warfare 2 maps. It did leak the other day, but now the homie's still leaking it because, you know, gotta get that social credits. And yep, the second the homie started grinding them social credits, Activision just went in ganging style. They bukakeoed all those tweets out there. I'm not gonna scroll down any further, and just in case he might have another leak. But those MW2 multiplayer maps are looking pretty good from what I've seen. Obviously, I have not played them like Dev. You gotta play them because right now they do look pretty good. Okay, they are very colorful, seems realistic as well. But are they gonna be ultra realistic where everybody's gonna be camping, or is it just gonna be everybody's just running around with their? And some of the people are actually really mad after seeing the leaks for Modern Warfare 2. Click on this video on the screen if you want to see people being mad. I'm telling you, man, this is some of the angriest review. Click it and I'll see you right there.